County tonight, homeowners are worried about rising water and rising flood waters that could wipe out everything that they've worked so hard to build. Many of them have no flood insurance. And tonight, ABC Action News reporter Marisela Burgos is live for us in Pasco County with more. Marisela?
The director of emergency services says most of the people who filed claims last year in this county did not have flood insurance. That is why they are pushing people to get it. So if something like this happens in front of your home, you'll at least feel better knowing it's protected. A wall of sandbags is piled up in front of Felicia Cummings' home because part of her road is flooded.
I've got, like I said, 5 kids. I'm a nurse. I work a full-time job, but I don't have the money to replace my stuff if anything ever happened to it now.
She has renter's insurance but doesn't have flood insurance. She worries every time it rains.
You figure it's going to flood. It's going to flood, and it's going to flood bad, and you're going to have to take your kids somewhere else.
She remembers how bad it got last year. The water went into her bedroom.
We didn't have much damage. A couple of things that were laying on the floor, a couple boxes.
Lynn McChristian with the Insurance Information Institute says nationally only 14% of homeowners have flood insurance. Many people trying to balance tight budgets pass on the extra protection, not thinking about what's at risk.
The fact is if there's not a mortgage company forcing them to get flood insurance, they think flood insurance is optional. But in Florida, it's a really good idea to seriously look at getting flood insurance.
Because that's the only way to protect yourself from flood damage.
The cost you pay for flood insurance depends on your risk. So if you live in a low to moderate risk flood zone, flood insurance will cost you about $430 a year. And that is a really fair price to pay for peace of mind.
If you would like to know if your home is at risk and how much you could be paying for flood insurance, you can go to floodsmart.gov and type your address in there, and it'll give you all of that information. The next thing that people want to know is, are we out of the woods, and what should we expect in the next couple of days? Let's send it over to Dennis Phillips.